Yeah, good morning. Welcome to today's quick update on where critical levels where we expect price to change, and I believe that if nothing changes, we are at the final leg of this correction to the upside, and plenty of news. But again, never say never. You have to protect your account as much as you can or as you could. We are taught that this is like our W or A, or yeah, and this is like a B, and the C leg. We are broken slightly, on DXY above 61.8, approaching 78. I believe that level will be a critical point for price to turn. What I could see is that these, appears to be the last movement to the upside after this correction. So I see this as the first part of the movement, which is one of the final leg, and ABC of two. And I see this as the fourth wave. Well, this is the end of the third wave. I see this as a fourth wave, and we are witnessing the last movement of this wave. That's what I can see here. If I go to the US dollar index quickly too, I'm not going to spend too much time, just to align us. So it's the same, the A, B, and the last leg. So we are running the I believe we're in wave three of the last leg, And once we have a correction and we have a break of structure to the downside on that, maybe 5 minutes time frame, you can begin to anticipate that you are coming down. So let me quickly bring out my drawing for us to see something. So now, before that, let me quickly turn to weekly time frame. Remember, when I did this, I said this is an area is where we must not breach. Look at this. We must not breach this level here if we have any intention of coming down. We should not breach it. And so we are certainly, this formed as an inside bar, and we saw this. We expect reaction soon. So you can't take more risk. And the same thing you see on the DXY and inversely on the euro dollar. We must not break this level now. We are very close to it. So if we should break this to the upside, it means that the momentum has changed. Then the configuration probably would have changed. And this would have given us, like, instead of a 1, and this one being a 3-2, it means that there's a potential to take this to more corrective format, that we are going to break this above, and this will still be a place not to break, to come further down. But let's see how it plays out. So this is still a place not to break for now, in case we take this up, which means that you can begin to recalibrate and against this up resistance. So, but I haven't said that we still have this at the back of our mind, that we're not going to break this. It looks as if we're going to break it, but this is just 1 week and this is 2 weeks, but we've got to, go by whatever analysis and see what is going to happen. So let me go back inside to tell you where the final destination, what we should expect. So back on the 45 minutes time frame, or one, you can even do the same on the 1 hour time frame. So the level I said we should not break is highlighted in peach. That's the resistance. So this is the level here. This is the level we don't want to break here. The price is coming to it. And this level is 78. The 78 level is a strong area where we expect price to push down. And this is primary 2 here. And that's the area here. So we are not supposed to break primary 2. This is a strong area where I expect price to push down, 78. If price should break 78 and approach this primary 2, then you know that the story would have changed, because eventually, once you get a correction after breaking primary 2, if any correction, even at this point, if price should come here and correct, then the next thing you should do is that price is going to go up and take this stop. So we are still waiting for that to happen, or reaction at 78. That will be a dip 2 on this being the 3-1 and the 3-2. So going inside of a 1 minute time frame, or let's say 5 minutes time frame, what do we expect to see now? We are seeing this as a 1 and as a 2 of the final leg, and these are taking up. That's at least it has marked up a 161.8 for a 3. So we need to break this trend line, 5 minutes trend line. So once we cross this, then we can anticipate that we are either doing a fourth of this time frame to do a 5 and continue to go down. But if you should take structure to the downside on that time frame, then that might just be the end. I believe we are trying to drag this, drag this more and more. Yeah, still a bit more upside to go on the DXY just to hit 78 here. So just watch out for that. Watch out for that. And the same thing you're going to see on US dollar index. You have to watch out for that as well. We need to break. We believe that we've done 1 and 2, and we need to break out of this trend. Sorry about that. Yeah, this trend support, and we are almost hitting 78 here. This is 78 here on the US dollar index. We're very close to it, and so we need to see what kind of reaction we're going to get here. And we are also working against this area. Let me see if I can see it on the 45 minutes time frame. Yeah, so we are working against this area. This is an area. This is a primary 2 is even above that level. This is primary 2, and this is 85 here. So price should not even hit this area at all, or primary 2. So if price breaks 78, maybe it can do 85 and begin to pull down, not more than 85 on this US dollar index. So we are patiently waiting. All your patience is required to see to see the price turn to the downside. Now, so if we go to Eurodollar, it's a bit behind. It's not really moving. The dollar index is moving. So the Eurodollar is just dragging around 61.8, and others are very close to 78. Eurodollar is dragging. So this is the point here, and this is 1.8 here, and this is 78. All others are very close to 78. Eurodollar is very shallow from 78. It's going to require a whole lot of momentum to get here on Eurodollar. So maybe Eurodollar is a bit stronger than what we expect, or a lot of manipulation. Yeah, for now, we still need to see what is doing here. So for if I were you, I would just be risking 30 pips from 61.8 and probably put my stop loss just a little below this line at about 1.08180, and that should protect your account in case you can just, reach that 30 pips because we'll be having some news, and if price should break here, then forget it. You just lose 30 pips. That's what we can do based on our analysis. And a 161.8 of this movement WXY to this point is actually on 78. 78 is a strong place where you should expect price, but it could be truncated along the line. It doesn't have to get there. Euro dollar is really, euro it's a bit strong for me. And so dollar is just on US dollar index, and DXY is just rounding. We need to see. So looking at that, this breaking 61.8 is like a 1 and a 2. At least I would expect probably we do an 100 extension to the downside, or 161.8, at least to take 3. 161.8 is here, at least to take this area. So price may just, do any stuff. But once we break outside of this trend resistance, we may say we are done. But I think price may still just put a bit down between. We might not even do 30 pips below. You never can tell from 61.8 here. We may just do like 10 pips to 15 pips before we pull, or just secure your account at 30 pips. That is what I can say here. Like I said, it's going to be a very short video, and I'm trying to do that. Let's look at gold to see what gold has printed so far. Nothing much in that on gold. Gold is dragging, and okay, it's going back down. I thought that let's go to 45 minutes. Okay, let's stay here at 15 minutes. Yeah, I thought that we've done like an ABC or a W here, and that we've done an X here, and we thought that we are doing an ABC of a Y here. So, and we had a turn to the upside here, and we thought that if we're going to have a more complex structure, it's either we are going to go up and if we take this structure to the upside, then we have a new X, in as much as we don't break this X here. So, but for me, we may be seeing this a complex Y if this is a W, and if this is an X, we may be seeing this as a more complex Y. Probably in here again, we are trying to see a WXY. If this is one of this Y, it is a W, and this is an X. We may now be seeing this as the final leg of a Y, where this may be a 1 and a 2, and probably we are going to the downside. Anything is possible. Gold is not ready to go up. That's what I can say. Once we take this low here, then we are going to go down again. So we may have thought that this one will give us an ABC correction to the upside, at least at 100% extension, as this is 1A, and this low here is a B, and probably an 100% extension to break this top without breaking this area. And if that had happened, so we'll only take the all of these as an AB, then the last to the downside. But we need to see it's a bit complex here. It's not ready to go up, and anything is possible on gold. Anything is possible. So anyhow you want to align yourself, it's you just need to see what the price is going to print. So, but what is so clear is that we've had a low here, we've had a new low here. That is what is clear. And again, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs so far. So we need to see this as a big move, and we need to take this as the eye, and probably target the limit of an extension of what 61.8 to the downside. So wait for further details or further update on our trades. So see you later. Bye.